Good evening, everybody, and namaste. I had my cataract surgery yesterday. I want to show off. I am an avid sports person. I live sports. I was only 8 years old when my father put that heavy wooden tennis racket in my hands. I was the college athletics champion for the state and at the national level in India. I learned to swim at the age of 20 in the dark stone well where water snake so jumped at you. At an age, I rode a motorbike when ladies hardly came out of their protected homes. At an age when all my friends were either getting married or delivering babies, I was teaching the high school and at the same time procured 5 different college degrees. Anyway, thank you. I went to Libya and Tripoli and swam in the Mediterranean while teaching at the university. I met my husband hiking the Himalayas at 17,000 feet altitude. Yeah. I had my son and then trained under a guru in classical Indian dance while I continued to teach. I moved to the United States in 1988, procured MS in education, and played tennis for the varsity. And there was much more to follow. My husband and I visited 48 states and 22 countries. After retirement, I got bored and took up a job. I took up a job as a front desk clerk at a Super 8 motel in Fredericksburg, 1 hour south of Washington, D.C., to the dismay and shock of my family and friends. But I wanted to explore the other side of life too, you see. It was fun. It was fun. So now that you have heard at least part of my life story, all this felt as if it was a preparation for the next tougher, much tougher life, chapter of my life. Something was not all right. Why am I tired all the time? As you can tell by now, the word tired is not in my dictionary. All the doctors I saw declared that I'm fit as a fiddle, but I know my body. No, I'm not all right. But why am I tired? And then BOCES wants me to teach at the public schools. So I started teaching and BOCES and working with my students from all over the world made my day. I am never listless and always perked up as soon as I see a student. But when I come home, I'm like a punctured balloon and a couch potato. 6 months passed. I noticed that my butt was flattened like a wall. I was never a big person, but I had a neat little mound of hip. What happened? Where did it go? Is that due to age? No. I went back to the doctors again. They told me again that I'm fit like a fiddle. No. I know my body. I am not all right. Something is wrong. I was finally diagnosed with stage 3 ovarian cancer. Shocking, yes. It happened in India. They diagnosed in India. But I did not get anxious or scared or feel self-pity. No, in fact, I got angry, very angry. Right in front of the doctor, I cursed out loud, "Motherfucker!" Not you, doctor. It is the cancer that is born inside me and want to kill me. I am ready. As I wrote this, I was punching the keys furiously because even after 10 years of fighting, my anger has not subsided one bit. Bring it on, Taigana. Translation of the curse. Sorry for the language. My cousin, Dr. Mohan, who was my student at the high school, is the one who diagnosed and arranged for the surgery and subsequently in treatment in the United States. My ex-students, colleagues, classmates, family, neighbors, and especially my husband, Hari, and my son, Aditya, who is also a physician, along with my entire native town, stood as one with me. I had a trail of visitors every single hour of the day and night. My husband and older sister were telling them not to come and disturb my post-surgery recovery. But people know me better than that. Oh, she would like it. They were right. People and more people all the time around me were what I needed. They were there talking amongst themselves, and my takers would get tired, but not me, because I would be sleeping, and they will be talking amongst themselves. While all these visitors gathered around me, the epidural made me hallucinate. I loved it. Don't get me wrong, I never used drugs, but I loved flying and flying, looking down upon the ground, and my students playing there, waving out to me. And after 3 days, one afternoon, I'm flying. This time, I'm naked. I'm cold. Started feeling cold. Somebody threw a shirt on me. Oh, I looked up. It was my mom, who succumbed to cancer about 25 plus years ago. And she was signing to me, "Go back." And I did. I came back to celebrate my life. My epidural kick stopped there. Almost 10 years. My friends, 10 years. I was 68 years old 10 years ago. And I was free for 2.5 years and came back again, no problem. No problem. Bring it on. The nurses always asked how my energy level was. I told a nurse, "My energy level is pretty good. I want to have some fun with my husband, but his energy level is low." The joke, though off color, tickled her and other parents around, at the cost of my husband's honor, though. And my husband was always by my side. He took care of me like I'm his baby. I'm his baby. And he was there always for me. Trish said, "Mom is the best." Trish, I'm sorry, my husband is also there with the line. It all like another, sorry. And am I on the right track? I guess so. Things happen. It's all like another kind of sport. I am in it, competing and moving on. 10 years since all this started, 8 years since diagnosis, and I'm yet to feel that this will defeat me. Ready to take on this 100-meter race anytime. Ready, steady, go. Talk of celebration. It is winning the 100 meters race, winning my tennis trophy. I am still celebrating the victories, one after the other, despite it trying to put me down. I'm going and doing. I was in the NYOH fashion show in September. Thank you, thank you. And I danced for the Valentine's Day with my husband. He was more worried that I may fall, but I kept swirling. And I just did a stand-up comedy for the community in Albany in my native language. Hey, old age. Hey, sickness. Stop me if you can. I'm celebrating my plan to trip to Alaska this August. Playing tennis a week. Dr. Michael Cohen has said, okay, do it. Go for it. I will enjoy the time relentlessly and think of cancer's next, and don't think of cancer's next move on me. I will be ready because I have hopes and dreams. In fact, this May 11th, I have my CT scan, 4 months since it has given me a break. And these 4 months, there is no stopping me. My friends are, what happened to you? I'm enjoying. I won a race. I just won a race, and I'm getting ready. I'm enjoying. Yeah. I will be ready because I have hopes and dreams. One very real and enormous hope is that someday a drug will come out to get this cancer out of my system altogether. All the good scientists, doctors, health workers, and all those suffering like me will win. Meanwhile, I'll continue to celebrate living and fighting with this sickness and thanking the NYOH community for doing this to everybody. Thank you very much.